Hello guys, this is leathertoolz. Today I'm to compare two type of creasers. You guys have a lot of questions about creasers, so I thought this is a good video to make. I already did review on this adjustable creaser, and this is the one that I didn't review yet, just because it has nothing so much to review about. So I didn't make a review video, but this is another eBay find creaser. Yeah, you can just type leather creaser on eBay and you can find it. This one is size 1.5 millimeter. That's talking about the space between from this leather and to where your line is. So that's the space. Yeah, that's 1.5 millimeter. On the other hand, this one is adjustable, so you can adjust the width, the distance from the leather. So from far, yeah, very far. You can also tighten this the other way so that you can have a very thin creaser line to your leather. So you make it like this, and then you crease it. So this is two types, and there are also different manufacturers makes different creasers as well. And in this topic is quite broad and deep. Electric ones I also have, but I have yet to make review one because I want to know it in more in depth. I don't want to just make it very skim level video. I just always want to go in depth. So I'll make a future video about the electrical creasing machine, but let's talk about this manual hand creasing machine. Tools first, okay? So this specific creaser that I'm holding is left-handed version, is quite rare. The manufacturer doesn't make this creaser anymore. This is the one that I bought many years ago in Japan, and also I dyed the handle also as well into light brownish. It didn't go too well though, but I just dyed it to my likings. And this one is just the ebony handle. Wood handle option doesn't really matter here. Any hardwood will work. This is not even hardwood. It's just a Japanese very light wood. It just doesn't matter. What matters is the tip. This one is a carbon steel blade, and this one is stainless steel. Stainless steel is nice because it doesn't rust and it's very durable. Even though without the heat treatment, stainless itself has a lot of chrome in it, so the chrome makes what it's the metal more stable and more durable, even without any heat treatment. So this is not a knife steel stainless, but stainless itself, I assume this is 304 stainless steel, which is application for door handles, or the handle of the garden, things like that, or even your spoon. Yeah, spoon, or your chopstick, or your fork, even your steak knife. One of those dining cheap stainless steel knives are made of 304 stainless steel. I assume this is the same material. I haven't done any spectrum analysis on this steel, so I cannot say for guaranteed, but I think it's a stainless steel, which is quite nice. Let's talk about the size. So a lot of people ask me what size they should get, and there is no answer for it actually. It depends on your choice, and it depends on what kind of work you're doing, and it depends on what kind of look you want to look for. So my initial word answer for the question that if you want to only get one fixed size creaser, which number you should get, I think 2.0 millimeter is quite nice. 1.5 is very nice, well, but it's very thin line when it compares to 2.0, and it's too close to the edge of the leather. And 2.5 is also good, but then it can be a bit too far away from the edge. So 2.0 is also good. If you're making very thick type of leather, 2.5 millimeter is also good. Yeah, I chose 1.5 because this is a quite common size for any delicate working. So other sizes I can do very well with this adjustable creaser, but very thin one, 1.5, I think it's to have something is fixed so that you can have the same result over and over, so for a long time. Now let's talk about the creaser head. The head size it doesn't really matter much. This is bigger, some smaller. Here in this case, doesn't matter. It's just the shape that matters. They also do have a flat one, not adjustable one. I mean the fixed ones. I did the review on that fixed flat one. That's for straight lines. This is for both. Usually this is meant for doing the curve work, but this is also can be used for curve and the straight lines if you practice a lot with it. Yeah? So it has a type of beak. Yeah? So what this is about is you can actually, this is right-handed creaser, so I have to use it with the right hand. So what this can do is using this beak, you can crease it like that. Yeah? And then you can also crease like this, but then the end will not meet so perfectly, so you have to practice around it to make these two connection lines to meet as much as possible. There is a special tip to use to connect these inner corners. That's called FN tip from a company called Rugard. I will do another review on that one. It's a quite interesting topic. And for the outside, it's actually no problem always. It's you can just basically do it like so. I will do the demonstration with the alcohol lamp and what is the difference and what it looks like and how the difference result looks like. So when you're adjusting your proper size for your leather creaser, try to do it with a practice leather, any practice piece of leather, and try to just cold crease it, without any heat. Just see, okay, I want this much of distance is quite good, so you fix your screw like this, and then you just apply heat to it, and then you are set. Okay, so and always be careful when you're using this type of lamp, any other alcohol lamp. Be prepared just in case of fire. Be prepared yourself how to put it out your fire, and always do not leave this workplace if you're using any heat source with it. So that's safety number one. And you don't want to ruin your work table, your tools, your leather, whatever it is. You don't want to be damaged by the fire. Okay, so just adjusting the flame. Yeah, so what I like about leathercraft is that this kind of waiting time for me is quite very soothing. So I'm in the middle of millennial age and between the old generation. I'm quite in the center of the generation that I do understand both of the world. So being electrical is nice because you can do it very quickly without waiting too long, and you can get the exact results every time, almost every time, I should say. But for this analog tool, there's something about this kind of analog and hand tools which I really like about these hand tools. You have to wait, you have to feel the difference, and you have to just know the right timing by your feelings. Yeah, so that's what really fascinates me about this type of hand tools. So let me just on the test piece, to use it on the right hand. This is the annoying thing about this being lefty. You have very limited use for your craft tools. Okay. Okay, so just about there. You can store maximum 2 creaser to your lamp. Usually I only work with just one at a time, but just want to show you 2 things at once. So let me try the left-handed one. Alright, this one is ready, so just try this one. Always stand up while you do the creasing, okay? Okay. So this is what it looks like. So this is what the adjustable creaser line looks like. Yeah. So I'll just show up a little closer. Looks like this. So yeah. Yeah. You can see that the line didn't quite meet there. That's just unavoidable because of the tip. But you can work your way to better. I'll try to fix it, yeah? So, what I will do is I'll just try to this one I didn't really do well so much, but I will just share with you. So you can make this kind of rounding part so you can connect these two. So you can make sort of the way around this. I nicked the leather a little bit here, but this is the way you can sort of do it. The leather wasn't really good clean cut here, but you can connect it by rounding the creasing line. Okay, not the sharp, but rounding it. Yeah. Yeah, this one is not so good, but that's the way to do it with a normal tip. That's the best. I mean, you need a special tip to do this, so don't. So instead of sharp corner, it's always to have a round corner. Okay. Now I'll practice with. Yeah, this one is a bit too hot because we were talking too much on the creasing, but again, it's ready. Oops. Yeah, definitely it's too hot. The leather is burning. I'll show you this example why it's not good. Okay. I'm just blowing air on the tip of the creaser tip so that it cools down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so if I show you the result. So this is what the fixed 1.5mm creaser one looks like. And this is the burn side. If you see, this one is my mistake. If you just look at closely, you can literally see the burned part in the line, but on the more cool side here, your leather creasing line is cleaner. Okay, so this is what you should achieve on here. This is what you should get, and what you shouldn't get is this side, more dirty looking. Okay, more cleaner side here on the bottom, and of course the failed part in the corner. It's just you can't do it. Yeah. So yeah, so that's it. So this is what's the difference between these two type of creasers. This will last quite a long time. Oh, look at this. I'll tell you something about the temperature issue. If your creaser gets to a certain, so depending on the temperature of the creaser, you will have different tone in your creaser as well. So this is the oxidation color. So the hotter the temperature, the bluish gets, and it turns into red. Of course, in this alcohol setting, it will not turn into red hot. But this discoloration is just a temperature oxidation with oxygen, and you don't necessarily need to remove this every time it has it. It's just leave it down. Just use it. Yeah. The white straw color is good temperature for greasing wine. That's around 200 Celsius. Depends on leather as well. That's a first statement. Every leather reacts differently, so there is no right temperature. You just need to experiment with your leather. Just go with it. Normally, chrome leather tends to take higher temperature for greasing lines, so you might want to leave your creaser to the length much higher than vegetable tan leather. Yeah, so that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I have many other more videos coming up, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Giving thumbs up really helps a lot for YouTubers. So it's really no big deal. It doesn't cost nothing for you guys. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Yeah. So I will see you guys next video. Bye bye.